back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Isaac Gorindo to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Jaguars, well, they must be thinking pass here, huh? They're in the dime. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Play action now with Purdy. Throw left side, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Purdy throwing here on first. This one's quickly to Jennings. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now. Purdy setting up that play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another 49er. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Play action now, Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long, Purdy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 4th down, looks like the 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go and put a score on the board.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Lawrence on the play fake, and he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the 1st. No, just kidding. Still there's the 1st quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right in this world of analytics and looking at scores, this starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them.
Automatic 1st down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. How about this? It's a 2-0 ball game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Finds him on the slant. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Purdy will sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the 49er first down.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push this to an 8-point game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Jaguars nothing. Eddie Pinheiro.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And they haven't been able to find their way on the scoreboard just yet as the deficit has reached 9 points. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Running it after the penalty. His foray up the middle, that's about 3. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle.
Brought down by Jason Pinnock. It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work.
A gain of
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Jacksonville.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Etienne on 3rd down. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Washington. It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Jaguars trailing on the scoreboard. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence hits his running back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Little knocks it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, Purdy to throw. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. To the air again. Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. The throw again. It's Purdy. It's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they could try for some points going into the break.
9-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Piniero's kick is good, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this third quarter. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
He'll step up, and there he goes. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Jacksonville.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Lawrence with it on 1st. He's keeping it again. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, ETN gets it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down throw, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 27, Lawrence is hit, the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back, they can try and salvage something. Man, he almost took it from turnover to first down, just a little bit shy of reaching that marker. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys. They're going to try with Etienne. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is McCaffrey, left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Purdy. He'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving. Purdy on first down. This one's quickly to Jennings. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They just get the play off. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun is Purdy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw by Purdy. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And the Jaguar first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to him. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to meet him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, Lawrence hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. At the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll look underneath here for Etienne. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Jaguars facing a 15-point deficit. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Another try following the sack. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
They'll motion Brown right. Looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.